to the other. You know? And this is how these nations are going to fall into the hands of the Lord. This is how he's going to basically put his enemies up under his feet and make the earth his footstool. This is how exactly how the Lord's going to do it.
Easy work.
Yeah, he's gonna come down and he's gonna walk through these nations that's been puffed up and proud and arrogant, that seen his people on the bottom, low. You know, they've been the tail and they've been the head all this time. So, yeah. So it's actually a good thing that the escalation of war is happening.
Okay.
You know? It's pretty much like a countdown until the final war.
Yeah.
With all these reports coming out.
Right.
I'm like we're gonna see the next, like, what's the next move? Because Iran, they've been getting attacked like left and right.
Okay.
They done lost a lot of important men.
Yeah.
How many more of those men gotta be sacrificed for you to finally, you know,
Retaliate.
man?
Yeah. Do something.
I seen the article where it said CIA said that they may retaliate against Israel within 48 hours. So,
Yeah. Okay.
you know,
But it's like, who told them that?
yeah,
Right.
yeah,
They told
The enemy don't never tell you
right.
their exact move.
we about to sneak attack you.
Yeah.
They know, but trust me, I'm pretty sure Israel's on the guard over there. They
Definitely.
they expected something.
Yeah. Well, they might stage something and then say he
Yeah.
did it. They know for that. It's called a false flag.
Yeah.
They can easily call something that might seem like, okay, damn, they just took out some a few Israelis, citizens or soldiers or whatever. Or they just attacked one of our bases,
That's the retaliate.
and that's them retaliating. So now we finna send drones and whatever else.
Yeah. Same thing they did with the Gaza, the Hamas shit.
Huh.
They said, oh, they came over there attacking motherfuckers and come on, man.
And they got there's those Israelis over there, those citizens. They're rising up too, man. They're protesting.
Netanyahu's ass.
Yeah, they want they're pretty much going up to where that new stay at. They're showing up, you know. They want him out because they know that this war that's coming is pretty much it's going to destroy all of them.
Yeah. And they know he's not gonna stop. He ain't even listening to Biden in it. Yeah, he don't want to hear it. He really wants to clear them out. So that spirit that's on him, that's on purpose.
Yeah.
Because all that shit that he's causing over there, that's what's he's gonna cause the final straw. That's gonna draw all these people into that battle, man. At least in the flock shall draw them out.
Okay.
They gonna be the one to really set this thing off. And America has no choice but to back them. Yeah.
Because all your leaders out here, they're all
Pro-Zionist.
They say, I seen a billboard on the 15. It said some shit like, Israel is our problem. It is your problem.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah. But they, you know,
Hamas is not only Israel's problem, but it's your
or
problem.
some shit like that. Yeah. So they're trying to put that, cause you know, when they ask the average bug-out American, you know, at least they got enough sense that that shit ain't got nothing to do with us.
Yeah.
It's Israel and Hamas, but just like
Hamas
they're
never
making
called me nigga.
they're making America, Israel's making America, they're making it their problem. Also, they're gonna make it your people's problem.
Yeah.
Well, how do you feel about the Israel and Hamas? If you don't say you for Israel, you're enemy of the state.
Terrorists.
You're a
You know
terrorist.
them immigrants, they're gonna start pointing them out as Hamas. We already know the play, man. We know what you do, E.
Or ISIS or whatever.
Yep, something.
You
They already
think that
said
they
it was
can
ISIS.
Yeah. But they're gonna use the CIA to just, they could do what they want, just use the intelligence. Hide behind, you know, these little groups or whatever, but we know that's freaking CIA. You know?
Y'all remember that movie Traitor with Don Cheadle? You think about how they did in that movie. Don't you think that these nations can do the same thing, but with multiple thousand people, you know, and they're gonna do it.
It's been a while, but I know he was a spy, right?
Yeah, he was a spy. Yeah. I had a free Jeremiah 50 and 8:09. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken, their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man, and none shall return in vain. Great nations.
You mentioned a moment ago, that the Most High set this all up for Yahweh Shai to take advantage of all the nations by gathering them up to this final world's war. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 13. I'll start at 32. It says, matter of fact, I'll start at 31 just because we kind of breezed over it earlier. It says, and one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another, right?
Okay.
From earlier, it says, and the time shall be when these things shall come to pass, and the sign shall happen, which I showed thee before, and then shall my son be declared, the son, not the sun in the earth, in the heavens, the house shop. Right. It says, whom thou sawest as a man ascending, meaning while standing out gazing up the same way he came, the same way he shall return, right? So it's talking about the return, is what it's exactly talking about. If I'd have read up more.
So the world's going to be in the midst of chaos and war when he returns.
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
This is why we want World War III. This is why we want Jacob's trouble and chaos down here. Because the return of our hero, our rescuer, is, you know, he's going to be here then. It says, verse 33, and when all the people hear his voice, every man in their own land, leave the battle they have one against another, and an innumerable multitude shall be gathered together, as thou sawest them willing to come, and to overcome him by fighting. They're going to try to fight against Yahushua. I think up earlier it says, yet there's fight. Yeah, jumping up to verse 8.
You're going to try to use that space force or whatever.
Yeah.
It's going to be that war in heaven.
Yeah.
And that's going to be easy work.
I'm going to jump up to verse 8 real quick. It says, and after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet there's fight. Right?
How you gonna fight? How you gonna win against something, opponent you ain't never seen before?
Yeah.
You don't know how they move.
Yep.
You know, but you feel they ain't gonna want to fight. But saying there's fight, they're gonna happen. The Most High gonna put the spirit on them to fight.
Yep.
Like the Most High put his heart in Pharaoh's heart. To not let the Israelites go. The Most High gonna put the spirit on these Edomites to fight them. You know,
Hey, the King of the Earth moment is what's that wrestling King of the Ring? That King of the Ring moment is happening. That's in World War III, the WrestleMania shit, where they're all in the ring.
Yeah.
Everybody, every man for himself, someone grouped together to fight, to roll the Royal Rumble shit.
Yeah,
all that's gonna happen. And then all of a sudden at the end of it, the last two gotta fight. Well, the last one will be Yahushua taking out everybody. Man, he's gonna stand up there alone. That's how Revelation speaks about it, him gathering all the crowns.
That's the spirit. Okay.
You about to grab it?
Yeah.
Yep.
He's going to hold all the belts.
Yep.
Yeah, kind of.
Yep.
undisputed.
Undisputed.
Super undisputed.
King of Kings.
Okay.
Yep. Verse 35, it says, but he shall stand upon the top of Mount Zion, and Zion shall come and shall be showed to all men, being prepared and builded, like as thou sawest the hill graven without hands. And what's that going into? As the elect are beamed up, you don't know who the elect are. That's the strangeness. Strangeness of their salvation, right? They're going to be going up into that graven mountain or that chariot, you know, and then they're going to be perfected in that moment, right?
And that chariot's going to be humongous, cover the whole earth. It don't matter if it's night over here, and in China it's day. It's going to cover the sun. It's going to cover everything.
And that's the thing about when you talk about flat Earth and the dome and shit. How the chariot gonna get inside the dome? It's silly shit, bro. You know. Anyway, it just shows those people don't really dig to find out where the answers are. Where would you find out the answers to the universe? From the creator of the universe? Anyway, it says, verse 37, and this my son shall rebuke the wicked inventions of those nations, which for their wicked life are fallen into the tempest. Talk about all that destruction, right? It says, and they shall lay before them, their evil thoughts and their torments, wherewith they shall begin to be tormented, which are like unto a flame, and he shall destroy them without labor. Wait, he don't easy work?
I expect that to happen with no labor. Like basically, it's gonna be effortless. Like he just gonna walk through these nations.
I was gonna make a comparison at first, but then that ain't even a good comparison. The comparison was like Floyd come out when he was a pretty boy. He come out, ain't nobody touching me, so I'm still pretty. But Yahushua ain't even gonna break a sweat. It's no work. When you go read up in the chapter, it's talking about, man, all that flame is gonna come out the mouth. He ain't gonna have to do nothing. He's just gonna, wherever his eyes go, the laser's gonna hit, like, just breaking it down. So how easy it's gonna be.
Serious power right there.
Yeah.
The world is gonna fear. After that point, after that moment,
That's all they gonna get his respect.
Yeah, kind of.
Every knee is gonna bow. They gonna see it.
from that moment until forever.
Yeah.
You know?
It ain't like you gonna be like, okay, one more round. I think I can get this. Nah,
And the opponent gonna be like, oh, he getting tired.
Yeah.
He getting tired. I think we got him.
So we gotta
take him into the deep rounds.
Yeah.
Like, nah, man.
Championship
rounds, nah.
to finish. Nah, man. First round knockout, bro. It says, It says, and he shall destroy them without labor by the law which is like unto fire. And whereas thou sawest that he gathered another peaceable multitude unto him, those goes into the 10 tribes.
You know, I got a definition of telekinesis. The scriptures that says, you know, he won't move his hand or
Yep.
Yes, it said that he would not lift up a sword or anything.
Yep. That's up in the chapter?
Yeah, that's in that same
Yeah, it's
chapter.
in the same chapter.
He held neither sword
Yeah, that's what I was
nor
referring to.
instrument of war.
Yep.
it said telekinesis, the production of motion and objects as by far spiritualistic mediums without contact or other physical means.
Right.
Say it again, bro.
It's like
Telekinesis.
The production of motion and objects as by spiritualistic medium
The production of motion of objects and other mediums, what do you say?
without contact or other physical means.
Without contact, without physical.
So I don't actually have to touch something to make it move.
No.
I think it's in Isaiah 31. It said the Lord's chariots of spirit, not flesh.
Yeah, celestial.
Use your
Yeah.
mind
To operate these,
control the chariot.
Kinesis goes into kinetic, which is like a movement.
movement, Tele
Yeah.
is mind.
Kind
I
like
believe it.
telepathy.
Yeah.
The path of through through thought.
Yeah.
Just like when they can hold up on your house side.
Yeah,
Fell
kind.
back.
Well, shit.
You use it on their ass right there.
Yeah, kind.
Yahushua knew their thoughts.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it says, and I like Yahushua, okay, he knew all their thoughts.
Yeah.
So he's in the flesh, multitasking through his mind, like, okay, I know what he's thinking, I know what he's thinking.
Yep.
He got a question.